I was diagnosed with a rare form of ovarian cancer when I was 24 years old, which makes me a 16-year survivor of the disease. When I found out that I had cancer, the first thing that came to mind was the question that I asked myself and asked the doctors was if I would ever be able to have children. Going into surgery, we didn't know how much surgery would be necessary to get rid of the cancer. They were able to save one of my ovaries. I did experience nausea and vomiting associated with my chemotherapy. Immediately following the 5 days on, I was really quite violently ill. I spent a lot of time in bed, and as the rounds of chemotherapy went on, they got progressively more intense. I happened to begin chemotherapy, for instance, just right before Christmas. So Christmas that year I almost completely missed. I could barely get out of bed to open gifts, and I sat at the dinner table for a few minutes watching everyone else eat. But it really, from being able to participate in that celebration and be there with my family, it really took me away from that. The worst aspect of the nausea and vomiting that I experienced with my chemotherapy was getting up from bed and feeling horrendous. I would have paid any amount of money to not have to go back and do it again. And I think in many respects, ignorance is bliss, and so the first time around, you don't know what you're getting into. The second time, you have every idea what you're getting into, and it is hard to walk yourself back into that cancer clinic and ask for it all over again. The nurse that was assigned to my team was extraordinary in being able to answer my questions, being able to direct me to brochures and other material that I could read, and she really was critical to answering my questions. My oncologist did go through with me the options to try to help minimize the impact on my life. One of the things that was really important to me when I was going through all of that was to try to maintain a sense of my regular life. The option of something that would help with the nausea and vomiting went a long way to helping me regain that sense of myself and my regular life. The options that I had to treat or minimize the nausea and vomiting really helped me maintain a sense of that there was still a regularity to my day-to-day, that I wasn't so far removed from what I knew before I was sick. It helped me get up in the morning, it helped me be with my family during the holidays. All of those things were really important to me and something that I really valued as a result of those treatments. It is hard and it is lonely, and if there's anybody who is seeing this and is going through it, it does pass and it does get better, and that there is a light at the end of that tunnel, and it doesn't feel like it on the days when you can't get out of bed, but there is, all of the cliches of a new dawn and a new day and all that applies, and I just wish that I could impart that day comes and to hold on.